I invite you to join me at the Delray Beach Chamber of Commerce, because here, we're all about community. With like-minded people and businesses, the Chamber will help your business grow, and you get to connect with people that will become your best friends. Weekly events give you ample opportunities to learn alongside talented professionals. At the Delray Beach Chamber of Commerce, we are better together. Become a member at delraybeach.com. Good morning, Delray Beach. Ooh, I'm Amanda.
That was awesome. Good morning.
I know, guys.
And I'm Jamil.
Listen, okay, I'm getting over a cold. My voice is a little scratchy, and he's got to tease me about it.
Hey, just had to call a spade a spade.
You know what? Listen, I can't be perfect all the time. I will try my best.
99.9% is good.
Oh, I'll take it. Thank you, friend. Thank
good.
you, friend. I'll keep you.
All right, so, yeah.
We're back.
We're back.
So it feels so surreal to be back here, because this is where, when I started with Ryan, this was our home.
Yes, we're at Capital One Café, downtown Atlantic Avenue. I mean, listen, this place is the bomb.
It is.
This is probably one of the unique spots along the avenue, I can say that.
For sure, and I think this is one of those places that we all missed the most during COVID, because so many of us gather here for meetings, for events. They have happy hours, which you're gonna hear all about this more, but it's such a special place in our community and other communities. And to not have it open was really sad. I felt like a little kid in a candy store, like looking in the window. Are they there yet?
The crazy thing, when they first opened, it was like an adult playground.
Yes.
Because I know I spent a lot of time working here, just bringing my computer, just
all of it.
I mean, it still is an adult playground.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to see that they're back open. I'm glad to see that we're back filming here.
Yes.
This is really dope.
And what's really exciting about this is when we do film here, you'll always have warning, and you can come and see Delray Morning live.
Yes. We have a live studio audience while we're here.
It's so fun. You can come get a coffee, a tea, a snack, do your banking, hang out for a while after, get some work done, and watch the show.
Yeah, I totally agree. There's other places that they can watch the show too. They don't know the best of Delray Morning Live comes on CBS, and also it comes on CW on the weekend. So it comes on once a month, so you can really look at the show and look at our clips from the best clips from the month.
Exactly.
On channel 9, I think CBS and also CW.
Which is so exciting, guys. We've grown up a little bit.
Yeah, just
I feel like we grew up a little,
little.
Especially the two of us. I don't think either one of us is ever going to fully grow up. But talking about fun things, before we bring on our guest of honor for the day, it's Delray Fashion Week. We are raising money for the Achievement Centers for children and families.
I think with Delray Fashion Week, this is like one of my favorite events. I know it's scaled down. It used to be a full week long full of events. Now it's 2 days, but I still think it's going to be fun packed, jam packed, with a lot of events, a lot of fun, and just highlighting a lot of our businesses, our retail businesses downtown. So.
And for those of you that haven't seen it, you need to stop by. It's going to be in Old School Square this Thursday from 6 to 10, and then there's a shopping day on Friday, and you get to see the best of all of our retailers. Everybody gets to pick 2 things that they want to showcase, and it's going to be fun, and it's all local models.
That atmosphere, the atmosphere of Fashion Week is second to none.
Oh yeah.
The atmosphere is dope, and the weather is going to be awesome. You know.
Yeah. I was going to say, you better be knocking. If those girls get rained on, I have some gowns out there.
You know, so with the DDA team, they do a wonderful job.
Unbelievable.
So.
And you don't have to go to New York or LA or Milan or Paris. You know, they can do Paris. We can do Delray. You can come in your sandals. You don't have to wear a gown.
Of course, you know, I'm not fashionably sound like everybody there, but Delray Fashion Week.
Yeah, look at him with his shoes. I'm not so fashionable. All right, well, we got to bring on our guest.
Yes, let's bring them on. So right now, our national cafe executive, I mean, tell you, the title is like crazy long for Cafe, but we're gonna bring on Sean. Sean's gonna come on and tell us all of the great things that's going on here at Capital One Cafe, all of the things that they're doing here.
Wonderful. How about yourself?
Sean looks like he's going to Fashion Week.
I know, guys, we like coordinated. Look at us.
Yeah, it's Delray.
We are so happy to be back at Capital One Cafe. I mean, you know all about this, way more than we do, how special this place is.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. We are so happy to have you back and to welcome back the whole community back into the space.
Yes.
So we heard, you know, you got a really big title. So big that he's like, oh no, you don't have to say all of it, which is a big deal. That means you must have done something right. And you've been here a minute.
I've been here a minute, yeah. I've been with Capital One for almost 20 years. So, but you know, title that matters most is just being a cafe ambassador. I get the opportunity to do that across the country. So, you know, for a week like this where I get to trade the snow of Minnesota and come down to the sand of Delray. I'll take it for sure.
I like that from the snow to the sand. So listen,
That's
question.
Good.
When you talk about the concept of Capital One Cafe, you've been with the company 20 years. So you had when the first time you heard the idea, what did you think? What went through your head?
You know, I thought it was, you know, something totally different.
Yes.
Really just reimagining what banking can be. And I think that's super important because we're one of the nation's largest banks. We've got amazing digital tools that allow you to bank on your own terms wherever you want. But there's still that need for human help and for connection with, you know, people and community. And there's no better place to do that than over a cup of coffee in a cafe environment. So this really allows us to plant roots in a place like Delray and in many communities across the country and give back.
You know, one thing I told people is that when it comes to community service, you guys and Chick-fil-A are right up there, you know, because, you know, and I can't speak about other Capital One cafes, but I can speak about this branch here, you know, just with the staff and just from the day that you guys open, from me coming in here, is just, I just watch them, how they interact with the customers and everybody coming in, you know, so it's not really that they're hounding people trying to sell things to them, you know, they're just there to be helpful, you know, so it really makes it inviting for you to be able to come in and sit down and have a drink of coffee, a cup of coffee, and go from there.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's welcome, whether you're a customer or not. We're here to help you, not to sell you. And those connections take place in all sorts of ways. So that can be a one-on-one connection with a customer, talking about money and life and going through a professional mentoring session on your journey with finances. Or it might be a broader effort. Things like partnering with Milargo here and inviting students to come into our space, or getting out there and rolling up our sleeves and getting into the community to give back in different ways.
And we have to make this big shout out because you sponsor the Delray Affair, which is such an important thing for us here in town, for locals to come out and show their creative energy and all of their talents, and for you guys to step in and say, yeah, you know what, we want to be part of this, really does show how, I mean, I keep looking here, you have a sign that says sharing is caring, guys. Sharing is caring right here, plastered in your space.
Yeah, there's so many ways to give back and be a part of the community. I think Delray Affair is just one of those examples of an event that we get a chance to participate in, and we're super privileged and honored to be able to do that. But even allowing people to come into the space. So if you're a nonprofit or a student group and you're looking for a free space, we've got bookable meeting space for you to come in. Or if you're just coming in to work for the day, there's always a nook or a meeting room where you're able to come in and connect with the community.
And do you have to be a bank member to do that?
All of it is totally open to the community. You don't have to be a customer at all. Now, if you're a Capital One customer, we give some extra perks. So as a card holder, you're always getting 50% off all of your handcrafted coffee, drinks.
See?
So now we're talking. Let's keep talking.
Money on coffee just for banking here, guys.
But regardless of whether you're a customer or not, you are welcome into the space, and we'd love to have you.
Well, I know one thing is that when you come in here, if you're not a Capital One customer whatsoever, it makes you want to be.
Oh, yes,
and
for
then
sure.
he's throwing out little perks like that. He's like, you know what? Guess what? I'm here 2 or 3 days a week. I might as well go ahead and get a card.
Right.
You know, so. But I think that's really awesome. What are some other benefits and what are some other perks about this location?
Well, I think one of the perks is just the staff themselves.
Yes.
Right. So our ambassadors are amazing. Again, they're here to help you and not sell you. But really, if you want to explore that conversation about your money and your finances, we're here to do that on your own terms. So I think that's different than most people think about.
Yeah.
Because banking can have, a lot of stress and anxiety that comes with that. And when we sit down and chat about that, it's actually not about our products. It's about your relationship and your journey with money. So having that opportunity to sit down and do that with a money and life mentor is something that we offer for free to any customer or non-customer, and you can sign up right online.
So is that something people could bring with like younger, like they're teenagers that are, just starting to work and maybe have no idea and are buying all the shoes and...
Absolutely.
Speaking for myself as a teenager,
I think you go through several different, phases of your journey in life and with money. So each time is an awesome opportunity to check in. It might be, moving to a new city. It might be, finances with your spouse. We do an awesome program called Money with Your Honey, which is all around how you have that conversation.
Yeah, because it could be awkward.
Absolutely.
And then you have somebody in the middle who's like, yeah, you're terrible, and you don't have to tell them, no.
That's right. Or as a parent, things like having that conversation with your kids, right? Like you're talking about, or saving up for their future and doing those different pieces.
And I think you spoke on one piece, and I want to go back to it, but you guys have meeting spaces here. So if there's a small business that's in town that don't really have anywhere to go for a conference room or a setting, then they want it somewhere private where they can meet with their group. Or students that want to study, do a little study group, they can come in. How would they go about actually even doing that piece?
I mean, you're welcome to come in anytime. So anyone is welcome to do that. We've got free Wi-Fi and a great space to work. In the space now that everywhere is your office, right? It's really important to find a space with the right energy and environment that welcomes you in, and we want to provide that. And if there's something more than that, if you're a nonprofit or a student group and you're looking for some dedicated meeting space, you can go right onto our website, CapitalOne.com/local. You can sign up for that space as well.
And I want to say, for those of you that haven't been here, this space is so inviting and it feels like home, and it's always so clean. You go into some places, and you're like, I don't know, I want to sit here a while. You can sit and you can have drinks and food and hang out on the couch, with the flowers. It's like, you really do feel like this is a place where you're wanted to be here, and not like a lot of banks where you're like, oh God, I gotta get out of here. I know one of the banks that I go to, and I won't mention who, I walk in and I'm like, I'm not calling them out, that's terrible. That's very tacky, that's poor taste, we will not do that. But I'm like, every time I'm in there, but you come in here and you're like, oh, okay, that's right, I need to do some banking after I get my coffee and just, run into everybody in town.
Well, I think one good thing for the people watchers out there, if you want to people watch as well.
Now we know what he's doing
the glass
here.
windows. Now I don't do the people watching, but anyway, I'm a loner, so a lot of times I can come in and sit in a corner and get my work done.
Of course.
But Capital One Cafe, trendsetters. I gotta say, they are trendsetters. And I think it was like perfect timing for them to open this type of establishment. It was right before COVID, so like you said, a lot of people are working from home now, and sometimes it becomes the monotony of sitting in your house. Like, oh my gosh, I need to go find another spot to really do some work. And this is that spot. And while you're here, guess what? I don't need to leave. I got the munchies if I want to get the munchies, and people know we like food and drinks.
We love food and drinks. So can we show them your beautiful cafe?
Yeah, we can definitely do that. I would love to buy you guys a drink. In fact, everyone coming in today is a cool day. It starts our happy hour promotion. So
we like happy hour.
Today and every Wednesday from 3 o'clock to close, you can get actually a handcrafted beverage for $1.
No.
Up to 2 of them. So bring a friend. Don't only come yourself.
This is the perfect date space, guys. You want to impress your lady?
Let's go over.
Bring her here.
Yeah.
So, and hi, baby, and puppies are allowed. And I want to say, you're one of the places that do have oat milk. A lot of places down here don't. So I think it is important for people who don't have dairy, like I don't use dairy in my coffee, that you can come and have oat milk.
Yeah, we're a full service coffee bar that's there, and can totally help you out. So Sandy is one of our baristas here and team members, and we'd love to take her.
Hi Sandy, how are you? Good. Okay, Jamel, what is your favorite? It's hard, I know.
I'll do the fruit tea shaker.
Ooh, the fruit tea shaker.
Fruit tea shaker.
So what kind of fruit is in the fruit tea shaker? Fruit. It's a fruit. I'm glad it's fruit.
There's a lot of fruit. You can choose what type of fruit can I choose.
Cool.
So you've got 2 different choices. You can do a strawberry lemon tea shaker,
Ooh.
or you can do a yuzu citrus tea shaker.
a user. I don't like being used, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and do the strawberry lemonade.
All right. You want to do that with black iced tea, green iced tea, or hibiscus iced tea?
Green iced tea.
Green iced tea? All right.
Yes.
No problem.
I already got one. As soon as I got here, there's the first thing I did was picked out a drink because this is my favorite. So what are you gonna get today?
I will take an iced latte with oat milk, please.
Iced latte with oat milk? All right.
Iced
Are
latte
we
with
doing
oat
mediums
milk.
for all of these?
That'd be fine. Yeah.
And so if you guys can come this way, we just want to show like the beautiful snacks. So you have packaged snacks. So if you want to run and grab something, you're in here grabbing a coffee and need to leave, right there.
Got your
And
pastries.
then, I mean, look, you have a variety of yogurts and croissants. And I mean, this is not what you picture in a bank.
You can come in, you can socialize, grab something to eat, grab something to drink, and really, connect with yourself, the community, and
Right.
your finances if necessary.
I
Look
love
at
it.
these flavors. Oh man, I should have got something. A maple pancake. Maple pancake flavoring in your coffee. What? Oh my, pumpkin pie, black sugar, lavender lemon. I'm not leaving. You guys are gonna have to kick me out.
I'm telling
this is
you,
my new office.
Like I can say, when you go to a traditional bank,
Yes.
it's very quiet.
Yeah.
It's really stuffy in
Yeah.
there. I mean, while you're waiting in line probably to get to the register, you have people hounding you about purchasing other services,
card.
purchasing
Get a credit
credit
card.
card, doing this. So sometimes I go in, I put my headphones on, so I'm not bothered by it. So I try to look busy. But I think when you come into a place like this is inviting. You can come in, you can chat, you meet people, you can network. You're not being hounded. And I look at the term, it's little small things. They don't call their employees. They call them ambassadors.
I was going to ask that
You know,
actually.
so I
Thank you.
really like that. That's real subtle, but
Yeah.
it really makes a big difference.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, really, they are the face of Capital One, right? And they
Right.
are community members that are welcoming people into our brand and our space, and they really are kind of the heart of this location. So I really, look forward to folks coming in and meeting them for the first time.
Yeah, and I have to say, like, you're greeted with a smile. Like, every single person that you encounter, they might be having the worst day ever. You would never know because they smile and they're pleasant and they're excited to see you and excited to help you, which it changes the energy.
It does.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, it really is that infectious energy of just wanting to be here in the space.
Yes.
And that's great.
Yeah. So, is there anything else that people need to know that they may not know about the cafe first?
I think the biggest thing is just that you're welcome, right?
Yeah.
Like, please come in and visit, whether it's your first time or you're a regular that comes every single day, whether you're a Capital One customer or not, this really is a space for everyone to come in and sip on a cup of coffee, save on a savings account. Really, that's up to you on what that journey is, but, you're welcome and we'd love to have you.
Yeah, and you have to remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you're a Capital One Cafe customer, this is all 50% off.
Yeah, absolutely.
5-0, that was.
Yeah.
5-0.
And I know some of you guys were probably fooled when he said that he's going to buy us drinks and that the drink's going to be $1 during happy hour. A lot of people think they were talking about alcoholic drinks. Because a lot of times,
usually that's what we're doing.
times we're at restaurants and we're at bars and people are talking, these are non-alcoholic drinks, folks. These are non-alcoholic at all.
Very
So,
family friendly.
Yes.
And there's such a variety. Like Jamel doesn't drink coffee. There's beautiful teas.
Yes.
I drink a ton of coffee. I have 1,000 options. And when you look at the menu, you really did think about a lot of people. Like there's cocoa, so if you're here with the kids, I find this to be the coolest place, and the second that it opened, we couldn't wait to get in. And it's so exciting to be back.
Absolutely. We'd love to have you back in the space, and really, really excited to not only welcome you back, but to do so with a happy hour on Wednesdays is really awesome. So come in for that $1 drink. Definitely stay.
Do you guys want to check out your drinks, see if they're
Let's
ready?
check it out, yeah. This one should come with an umbrella or something in it too, right? It's really
Well,
cute.
now I'm feeling left out, guys. I left mine over there. This is what happens when you get here and run straight for the caffeine.
Oh, man.
All right, Jamel, moment of truth. What are you thinking?
I can drink this all day, every day.
I know.
I can drink this
Is
all
it
day, every
refreshing?
day.
Did
Very
it
refreshing.
live up to its name?
Yeah, I love it.
That you can have meetings here. We talked about how amazing the drinks are. We talked about this being the heart of Atlantic Avenue here. Is there anything else for people who haven't come that they need to know about?
I think it's just welcoming people to come in to the space, because you can talk about it all you want, but until you actually experience it, it's something different. It's that human element, that the whole reason why we created the space was that human element, right?
Yes.
So coming in to experience that is just second to none. You can't describe it, and we welcome everybody to come in and give it a try.
I agree. If you're sitting at home and you just want to take your dog for a walk, if you want to go for a little stroll,
and you can come in.
Come right down. Just come and check it out. Even if you have to come in for 2 minutes or a minute, even if you have to peep in the window, just come by. It's not a normal bank. Trust me.
No,
this
it's
is,
not. It's
this
a
is
special
totally
place,
different.
a very special
Totally
place.
different. So you guys need to come check this place out.
And especially on Wednesdays when we're filming here, it's the perfect opportunity to come grab a drink, watch the show live, meet incredible community members and people who are part-time community members and community members in spirit, and really see what there is to offer here.
Oh, I totally agree. I have to thank you guys for hosting us big time. And thank you for the drink.
Thanks. Welcome back. We look forward to the next one as well.
All right, thank you. Do you want to give people like the website? Do you guys have a separate? What do they have to do? I know
CapitalOne.com is as simple and easy as it
There
goes.
you
But
go.
if you go to CapitalOne.com/local, you'll find Delray and all of our locations throughout South Florida and more than 50 locations throughout the country.
Wow!
So it really is this network of community that's there. That's not only really special here, but really is in each individual.
they have multiple locations, so you can be part of like a real tight knit
It's like a little
membership.
club. Yeah, it's a
It's
special
like if
club.
I'm staying down in Fort Lauderdale, you know what? I'm going to the cafe. I'm going to Cafe.
Yeah, I'm going. That's right. With my 50% off.
Yeah, my 50%
I
off.
like
Big
that.
Time. Big time. We like deals. We like deals. But thank you
so
very
much for
much
having us today. We really appreciate it. It was so nice getting to chat with you.
Nice to meet you as well.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, I'm so glad it's reopened.
Yes.
I'm so glad to be back here, filming our show here.
This is really a nice spot. I know I've said it 100 times while we've been on here, but like I said, people need to really come here and check it out. Really need to come here and check it out, especially for the small groups, the college students, whatever it may be. You need that small little study room. It's very inviting. Very inviting.
Well, don't take our word for it. Come and see it for yourself.
Yeah, come on down. Now listen, thank you guys very much. Thank you for joining us. Have a Delray day. Peace. We love you.
I invite you to join me at the Delray Beach Chamber of Commerce, because here we're all about community. With like-minded people and businesses, the Chamber will help your business grow, and you get to connect with people that will become your best friends. Weekly events give you ample opportunities to learn alongside talented professionals. At the Delray Beach Chamber of Commerce, we are better together. Become a member at delraybeach.com.